Cześć, witam wszystkich ponownie w kolejnym odcinku serii MrOmen z gościem. To będzie chyba mój ostatni wywiad w czasie wielkich finałów Ligi Wargaming w Złotych Tarasach. Dzisiaj goszczę osobę wyjątkową, bowiem to jest ta, której oczekują, bądź którą widzą bardzo często wielu graczy i połowa z nich jest praktycznie w niej zakochana. I'm going to translate it just in a sec. Połowa z graczy jest zakochana w m3lly, połowa chciałaby się jej oświadczyć. Dlatego właśnie dzisiaj przedstawiam wam m3lly, która jest osobą odpowiedzialną za media społecznościowe z ramienia ESL TV. Cześć m3lly.
Cześć MrOmen.
Siemka.
Siemka.
Okay, so I told to everyone that half of the players are in love with you, and the other half is going to propose to you.
Is that like that?
Yeah, indeed.
Oh, cool. Thanks.
Okay, so first question, how did you become the host of whole Twitter and social media thing?
I do not only host social media wise, I do also camera work as a co-host or sometimes as a host, and but mostly in German. So it is a bit slightly longer story. It started like 2 years ago. Well, I'm working for Total Entertainment since 2007. I left the company for like 3 years to become an IT specialist for system integration.
Same as me.
It's a good job, right? And then when I started studying, I was looking for a job, like a little job where I can earn money for my studies, and then went back to Turtle to actually say hi and to tell them, yeah, I finished my apprenticeship and I'm looking for a job now. And I didn't even consider Turtle as an employee at that time, but my former e-commerce boss was like, m3lly, please come back. We need you in the ESL shop. And I was like, what a brilliant idea, of course, I'm in. And then I went back working in the shop. It was around 2010, I guess. And then I have no idea, like 1.5 years later, the product manager from the ESL professional series.
League?
Yeah, probably. from Germany, came up to me and told me, yeah, m3lly, we're opening our new ESL TV studios here in our building, and how about joining us? We'll just sit down, have a couple of drinks all together, and it would be really nice having you there. And like, yeah, if I don't have a writing tournament or something like that, yeah, sure, I can drop by, of course. Yeah, it's better, the more the merrier, we need people in the audience, etc., etc. I was like, sure, I have time, I can drop by. So I went there like 2:45. The show should have started at 3. And then 2 minutes before we went live, the stage manager came up to me and gave me a microphone and an earpiece. I was like, holding it like, whose is this? Like, all the good employee trying to help, trying to be nice, trying to get the show running, and he looked at me and was like, looking at his folder and was like, yeah, aren't you m3lly? I'm like, yeah, that's yours. Like, why the hell should I need these? I was like, yeah, because you're co-hosting the show, maybe? I'm like, I'm what? And I was just sitting there and terrified, like I was sheer panic, and I was like, yeah, you should put that on because we're going live in like 2 minutes. I'm like, Jesus Christ. Okay, so I put it in and started talking. It was more like, yeah, it's nice being here, looking around, so many cool people around me. Let's see what the day brings, right?
Same as me right now.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Okay, so you are an IT specialist.
Exactly.
You are doing social media and co-camera and so on and so on. But do you play World of Tanks?
I do. I had a beginner's guide in German for a German gaming platform. It was really cool. So it was actually Nebu1 from More WOT teaching me how to play World of Tanks, and I must say I don't play it very often since I have to play a lot of games due to my job, and I'll try to be like a advanced noob, let's go that way, in every game I host, and I really do like World of Tanks. And of course I get I just grab a lot of knowledge by just listening to these awesome casts and experts. I've learned a lot during the weekend, and I think I'll try to play more often. And I do play World of Tanks, yes.
So what is your top tier tank?
My top tier tank? Well, yeah.
Be honest.
No, I have a slight advantage. No.
So the all premium tanks?
No, I wouldn't say it that way, but well, my favorite tanks are the small ones. I do like, for an example, a T2.
You don't like big guns?
Big guns are cool, but I like to be fast and roaming around the map. I'm like, yeah, you can't catch me.
So what do you think about that situation with Lemming train where one of our players was running away from shots on Prochorowka?
I would have done the same.
Definitely sure.
Like 500 tanks behind me sitting in a little tank. What the hell should I do? Of course I run, right? And it was good since you can actually kick out a draw that way. So it was the only right thing to do in that very moment. I think you failed when I remember, wasn't it on cliff? Somewhere on the cliffs?
On Prochorowka.
You sure?
Yeah,
we had a couple of situations like that. Like always, one little tank roaming around, getting away from all the action and trying to save its patootie. I said that, yes.
Okay, another question. What do you think about whole tournament, especially whole tournament in Poland, Warsaw?
You Polish people are amazing.
We know. What else?
It was just simple madness going on here. So many people. I've never seen so many people in such a small venue, and it's already huge. Like I said that earlier, we closed the show around 15 minutes. It was 15 minutes ago, and there were still people coming out of the cinema. So it was so packed, and it was so cool seeing all these people with such happy faces roaming out of the cinema, because our little stage was outside of the main action, so we heard very little from the crowd in there, but sometimes just waves of noise swept in front of our stage, and it was just amazing, and it was so cool, and it looked so good on the monitor, and it was just awesome.
It's really nice to hear. Okay, m3lly, because I know that you have something special for the end, so please say those words.
Thank you, Magic George, for...
No, thank you. No, thank you. Something more.
Something more? I love you all. I can't say that.
Magiczny Grzegorz.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much. To była m3lly, która nie chce powiedzieć tego, o co ją proszę. Mam nadzieję, że wywiad wam się podobał. Poznaliście, kim jest m3lly, czym się zajmuje, że w czołgi gra. m3lly, I'm really pleased to see you here, and thank you so much for the interview. And I hope we see again in Warsaw. Yeah.
Hopefully.
And by that time we will have Pomelo tank.
Awesome.
You don't remember Pomelo tank?
Of course I do. As if I would forget Pomelo tank.
Okay, thank you. Dziękuję wszystkim. Do następnego. Cześć. Thank you so much, m3lly.
Thank you.